Anyango. I prefer Anyango. It's easier. You slide with it. So I am a jewelry and leather bag designer. So basically, I am the end user of your meat consumption. Yes, every remains, I turn them into gold. A few years ago, I was working for a meat company, an abattoir. Then I was challenged by my then boss to go and sell bones and horns, a whole mountain. You can imagine how shocked I was, like, where will I go with this? So I had to figure out a way. I went to the local markets. In the process, I found out about Kibera, which is quite an amazing hub for production, and that's how I started. So slowly, as being employed, then later I just set up a company and transitioned into, actually I'm a self-taught designer. Okay, I started by making for friends, like putting up pieces together in my house. It really looked bad because there were beads all over and bones and but eventually, so now I got a small workshop in Kibera, then now it's kept growing and growing and growing. That was in it's like 2015. We are we are very sensitive and accommodating to the vegan community. So we respect, these are two very different paths, but each is right on its own accord. So I cannot come and force a vegan concept on a meat consumer and a meat concept on a vegan consumer. So we have also products that accommodate the vegans. Like for this ring, it is all upcycled brass and chalcedony stone. Did you know we have stones in Kenya? So this is chalcedony from Turkana. So in this other side is a horn, which has been upcycled to be a ring. So you see, there are two parts, same identity, good products, but everybody gets to. It's more, by then I honestly didn't even know about the sustainability story. I was just disturbed about the amount of garbage that was being dropped into the environment. It was huge and messy. So every time I would look and wonder what would happen to us in 20 years' time, 30 years' time. Where will we be? Because we keep eating meat, but nobody asks, where do you take the bones? Where do you take the horns? Nobody. Yeah. Mostly I like doing ear cuffs. So sometimes I work with bones. Sometimes I work with horns and bones. That is for the meat-eating community. And for the vegans, we go for more natural products. Sometimes we use banana fibers. Sometimes we use stones, like these are stones. Yeah, so we take the stones and facet them to make them more accommodating and wearable. Well, my whole mission is to be more vocal about Made in Africa, Made in Kenya. We start from Made in Kenya. And we need to be proud of who we are because everything we have is rich, from the soil, from the skin tones, from the food we eat. We are extremely on the biggest core of this earth. So we need to own this, then people will understand what you're speaking about. So when we keep talking about Africa, we should be saying like this is what we're talking about. Yeah. They absolutely love our production. And the thing is, we keep making unique pieces. So over time, you'll always pass them to your children. And it's not like, what do they call it, fast fashion. This is what you know you will invest in, and in future, your children will see. Like for this purse, I have had it for like 5 years, so now. So it's something you will stay with for a long time, and it's fashionable and stylish. The question is you have is yourself. What are you creating more? How much buzz are you creating about what you have in your heart? It's been amazing because many people are really embracing Made in Kenya. Like right now, I'm wearing a Kenyan brand. So this is called Mambo Pambo, and we're in partnership with her. So most of the time, like all the time, I am always wearing Made in Kenya. Well, the challenges are there in terms of growth. We need to get more skills into like the processing of bones and horns, skills in terms of how to upscale and make our products more globally acceptable as an eco-conscious brand. So those are the challenges we face in terms of training and access to funds, such things. Mostly it's inspired by traditions, culture, and also the need to ensure that we leave our environment a safer place. I went to a European country and it's very vegan based. That's the first challenge I ever met. Like you'd see aggressiveness into how they address you and talking about the products you're selling. That's when I realized there has to be a balance in between. So everybody gets, it's like you have two children. One is a lawyer, the other is a soccer athlete. So you have to create balance. Nobody is the same. Kenya is good. Kenyans love what is made in Kenya. I'll tell you, basically Kenyans buy more than the international clientele. Yeah. Balance requires keeping everything on its lane. So you have these are different lanes. Each lane has to stay on its own, and you only drive on that lane when you need to. I learned, like for children, what I learned is never to be reactional about the things they ask. Just ask fast. You will get answers instantly. What do you think? Even for employees, what do you think? That is how you'll respond based on that, because you'll know where is the gap in this situation. So just always ask, what do you think? You will always get your response. I'm super excited about an event we are having this weekend. So my brand is built on friendship, and we are having a partnership with Casamigos. I'm super excited about this because they are basically a brand that is built on friendship, and we are a brand that is built on friendship. And it will be a styling and shopping event at our store at the Village Market, which will include a fusion of having a taste of their brand and also shopping for our products at the same time with my friends and a few of our clients who have been very active in our space. So it's something I've never done, and I am really looking forward to it. Sometimes it's inspired by people I meet, and most of the products I do are named after people, events, places, but mostly made in Africa concepts. So what we do, we collect bones and horns from abattoirs, like Dagoretti, we have KMC, those are our main suppliers. Then we go and process them in Kibera. We have a place where they boil them and remove all the extra residue on them, then dry them, then we have to brush them, clean them for a few days, do the sketches of what we want, and do the prototypes, and then try and wear them and see if they're working out. Then we gold plate the beak that is brass made. Then, yeah, we take them to a market test, then see if they're good. Every industry has a problem. There's a problem in terms of, like, sometimes you don't get good quality bones. So this is something that can also be addressed by the fact that we need to have traceability in products. So when somebody sells a cow to KMC, you know the originality. That happens in terms of the hides we buy. So if you're not able to tell the originality, you might get hides that are not very healthy. There's a matter of flooded market, because when you create something, somebody will go and copy. It's very Kenyan, so you cannot stop and look, keep going and getting better ideas going. Well, we'll still pitch for Made in Kenya, but for the designers who are coming, be authentic, you'll not miss out. There are over 50,000 Kenyans, right? Everybody will get a client. We'll go home safe. Usijali, ukitaka kuanza anza. It's your portion is there. Yeah, exactly. If you give somebody leather, different designers, give them a piece of leather, everybody will come out with a different concept, and that means one client will buy the rest, all of them, the 5. So it's still win-win for all of us. So we have to be capitalizing on partnerships and collaborations. Really, I work with a lot of designers, and actually at our store at the Village Market, we have like the cream de la cream of Kenyan designers. That is Peggy Onyango. She's into clothes and linen. There's Mambo Pambo. She's into sustainable clothes. And we partner even with her in doing the bones for the buttons. And she has other people who does her coconut buttons. Then we have Trendy B, who is also very good with what she does in her creation of Made in Kenya. Then there's Diro, who is also, we work together to do, she does her jewelry almost similar to mine, but a different concept. Then we have Ankole, who is specialized in kiondos. So it's a variety. So our collaboration really works very seamlessly. It's been almost 6 years doing the same thing. Yeah. Well, I would urge everybody to keep it locked and keep buying made in Kenya, because this is where the future is. Yes. Thank you.